Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's been a little while here since I did a video, but I've been giving it a lot of thought lately what I was going to say when I made this video, because there is a lot of stuff I need to talk about, and I'm gonna try to squeeze it in a short video. But here's what's happening with me. About 10 years ago, 10 years ago, back in 2010, I went to a place called Teen Challenge. It's a faith-based program, it's a Bible-believing program. And I was in this place and I learned a lot of things about the Bible and Jesus and meditation and other things. I learned a lot of things when I was in this place. And here's the thing that a lot of y'all don't know. Before I was doing these videos and all the stuff that I'm doing now, you don't realize I used to be in a place of surrender every day, and I was praying every day, and I was reading the Bible every day. I was working out every day. At one time I was at peace in 2010 and 2011, and I only got that peace when I was surrendering myself to Jesus Christ, God. Now, here's what I want to tell you. Whether God or Jesus is a reality, I don't think that matters. Now, I know a lot of y'all, you're going to think that sounds pretty crazy, but I don't think that it matters. I think it's the principle of that. It's the principle of surrendering. It's the principle of saying, look, I cannot do this no more. I cannot go through this anymore. I cannot allow myself to go down that rabbit hole in life anymore. I cannot let myself fall any deeper. And I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Here's what had happened. I did my drug of choice about a week and a half ago. On June 15th, I did something and it wasn't even any good. It was garbage. But the thing is, whatever was in it was not good. It was really bad. And it did something to make me feel really bad, and then I got really depressed, and I was really suicidal. Really suicidal. You might not see it now, but 7-8 days later, after I did that, it took 7 or 8 days for my mind to half clear up again. And I did it again, because I did this back in 2010 too. I said, listen, I cannot do this anymore. I can't do it anymore. So I said, whether you exist or you do not exist, I said, God, Jesus Christ, you have got to take this from me. You have got to. I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this. I said, if I'm going to go on like this, then I'm going to die. There's no way that I can keep surviving feeling like this. And not right away, not right away. I don't think for a lot of people, it never happens right away. But I have been holding on to this thing. Now, not saying that everything that I was talking about wasn't true. A lot of the stuff that I talked about, I'm still that, and I still live by that. But there's some things that I am renouncing and denouncing. I'm renouncing when I'm going down the rabbit hole so much, and I'm talking about a lot of the things that I was talking about, and I will get into this more. I have so many things to talk about with y'all that I have not been talking about, and I haven't been letting out, and I haven't been letting people know about. And I will get to that. But right now, what is the most important thing for me? This is what I have to do. Every day, I have to surrender all. I have to surrender everything that I know. It doesn't matter where I'm at, what I'm doing. I have to just sit there and go, whether you're real or not, Jesus, whether you're real or not, God, I cannot do this. I give it to you. I exalt you, not myself. I don't take any of the credit for what I'm doing or what I'm saying. That's another important thing. Not giving myself credit and exalting myself is the worst thing that I can do. And that's what I feel like I was trying to do. And I think a lot of us are. But I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about me. Because it's a personal thing. This is a personal thing that each person has to want to do for themselves. I can't do it for you. But all I know is that I have to surrender first, and then I have to say thank you for what I have. I have to say thank you for my bed, thank you for my cup of coffee, thank you for my water, thank you that I can walk, thank you that I can speak, thank you that I can breathe, that I have water to drink. See, this is what I have to do, and I don't know why I have been running from this for so long. I was trying to find a way for myself, and it does not work. It does not work for me. Now, I'm not going to force anything upon anybody on this channel. But I really, really, really know, and I think for you, there is something in surrendering. Is saying, look, I'm not doing this to show off. I want to make that clear. I'm not doing this for recognition or to show off. But this is what I got to do. And I think if you do this, you'll slowly start to get out of this deep rabbit hole that you're in, if you're in it. Just go like this. Wherever you're at, get on your knees. Just bow your head and just go, I can't do this no more. I cannot do it. I give everything to you, whether you are real or you're not real. I give everything to you, the Creator, Jesus, whatever I need to give it to, I give it to right now. And you don't even have to do that. You can be sitting in a chair and you can just do whatever, wherever you're at. But it's up to you. That's the thing. And this isn't a thing where you force it upon people. Now see, the Holy Spirit, when the Holy Spirit talks, there is no stopping that. There is no stopping that. When it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I had to keep coming back to this over and over again for a period long ago to get to that point that I did in 2010 and 2011. And I'm the one that strayed away. I am the one that left that. I left that peace, and I left that harmony, and I left that joy in my life for drugs and my own way and thinking I could do everything. That is the biggest mistake I made, is when I started exalting myself. Now, I know a lot of y'all, you might not understand this. You might not get it, and it's okay if you don't get it, because this is something that you do not have to work for. You do not have to try to surrender. You don't have to try to fight a battle that you're never going to win anyway. And see, there's so many of us men Like me, I don't want to surrender. I don't want to say I cannot do this on my own accord. I need help. And it's when they say, "Oh, sweet surrender," I just leave it at that. I can't sit here and explain it to you. You have to make the decision to do it. It is a personal thing. That's why they say it's a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. It's a personal thing, y'all. Because no man, no woman, your mom, your dad, your parents, your kids, your family, the pastor, the preacher, the church, none of that can do it for you. And it's not about a building. It's wherever you are. Wherever you are, you can do this. And my goodness gracious, I said this before and I meant it. I am not preaching. And I just want to say this. Whatever I do, I give credit to the Creator and God and Jesus and the universe, because I have no control over none of this. But there's so many false things out here that we're falling for and we're going for. And the only way for me is surrender. I have to do it. I got to do it. There's no other way. So I'm going to let it be what it is. I'm going to upload this video. There is nothing wrong with renouncing and denouncing the things that we have been doing for so long in our lives, y'all. Don't let that fear consume you, because listen, there's no fighting in surrendering. So many of us are already at this point in our lives. So many of us are at this point where we don't feel like we can go on, and we don't feel like we can do it, and we feel lost. And you're going to have those days where you're not going to be in the mood and you're not going to want to do stuff. I know it's going to happen for me again. But I have got to remind myself. I have a sticker on my refrigerator. I put, "I surrender all." I got to remind myself. And that doesn't mean that you can't live. See, it doesn't mean that you can't live your life because you surrender. People think that surrender means that your life is coming to an end and you're not doing nothing no more. It doesn't mean that. What it means is you're saying, look, I don't have the strength to do this. I don't have the strength to do this, God, Jesus. I don't have the ability to do this on my own anymore. I can't do it. And then when you say, God and Jesus through me, I exalt Him through me, not me. I don't exalt myself. See, it's God through me that I'm exalting. And a lot of people might not understand that either. But I don't want to make this a you video. I want to make this a me video, because I can't be sitting here saying you when this is a me thing. This is a Nate thing. This is for me to keep going on this channel and to completely do a turnaround. Now, that's not saying that I'm going to be perfect and all this other stuff, because that's not true. But I got to catch myself when I'm going down that deep, dark hole. I have got, see, here's what we do, and I'm going to end it with this, y'all. This is very important. To me, this is really important. What do we do when we are suicidal and we are at the bottom of the rabbit hole and we don't feel like we can go on anymore and our lives are completely out of control? What is the first thing that we do? We try to work our way out of it. We try to fight our way out of it. And that is the worst thing that any of us can do is work our way out of it. It says right in the Bible, whether you believe this or not, it says your works are like dirty rags to the Lord. So stop trying. Surrender and give it to Him. Give it to God. Give everything that you have and exalt Him. Exalt Him. Exalt Him today, not yourself. And listen, the mind will play tricks on you and me. It will so desperately get you to go back to saying that you got this and you can do this and you can get out of this only if you do this thing and if you do that thing and if you do this and that and you work for this and you work your way out of it. Here's this motivational video for you to get out of it so you can reach this place. I'm telling you, that is going to keep you going in the circle over and over and over and over again until I surrender, I give up. I cannot do this. And then something happens in that. I can't explain what it is, but you have to find it out for yourself. And with all of my being and who I am as a man and who I am as a person, how can I say this? I got to use my words very carefully here. May you find that place of complete surrender to God, Jesus Christ, and to stay in that spot and keep practicing that and not shy away from it. Because I have been running for 10 years, a decade, and I cannot tell you how messed up I was. I cannot tell you how messed up I was a week and a half ago. It felt like I had 300 of my own demons on my back. It felt like there was 3,000-pound gorillas on my back. That's how it felt. And I'm not bullshitting y'all. I'm not bullcrapping. So with that, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to make it too much because it's so easy to overdo this. You see, it's surrender, be thankful for what you got, and then say, now I got to get on with my day. But remember the surrender part. All right, y'all. I love y'all because He loves me. You see, I can't love without surrendering to God and Jesus. I cannot love. I'm lost. I'm lost. I can pretend like I like things. And listen, I'm still going to fall in that hole sometimes. This is what I need y'all to understand. I'm still going to slip into that dark hole. Dark days will come. But the more I find myself doing this, and even back then when I was doing this, my days always ended up, I always ended up getting through when I did this. And then my mind says stuff like, well, what if you're wrong and this doesn't do something for someone? See, here's the thing. It's not supposed to work. It's not about working in works. It's about surrender and staying in that place of surrender. And if y'all have any questions, please put them in the comments. Don't be scared to get out of this thing. This thing is so powerful that keeps us like we get. It's so strong and powerful. But see, here's the thing. For when I am weak, he is strong. I don't exalt myself. I exalt him. I exalt God and Jesus above all. Whether he's a reality or not, I don't even know for sure. But I still have to do it. I have to exalt Jesus. I have to exalt God. I have to do it. So that's it. I didn't even want to make the video this long. But sometimes it cannot be explained with just a couple words and a couple sentences for people to understand, you know? And I want to end it with this too. Whoever donated money to my channel, whenever you did, however much you did, whenever it was, I don't know, but I appreciate it more than anything. I still need money to live. I don't love money. I don't put my life on money. I put my life on God and Jesus, you see. So if you do donate anything and you want to give, then you're going to give because you want to give freely. I'm never going to ever force somebody to give me something. But if you want to give, I need just like you need today. So if it's on your mind to do that, I appreciate it. I appreciate every one of y'all for subscribing. But realize, it is not about me anymore. It's not about me anymore. It's about Jesus, and it's about God, and it's about exalting him, and it's about surrender. So with that, I will catch y'all later. SBN Resonate. In the name of the Father, the Son, Jesus Christ, unto you, me, no glory, no credit, all credit unto him. Later.